Hello fellas, today's video is going to be on the new Wahl detailer with the wide blade. I recently got a chance to get a hold of one of these, and if you ever watch any of my videos, I'm sure you already know I'm a big detailer fan. I feel it's probably the best trimmer out there, and this video will be just a review of the new version and why it's probably just the best trimmer on the market right now. So I guess right now I'll get into the differences of the two trimmers. I have here the first style trimmer, still in good condition. I've had this one since March. You know, I haven't had zero problems with it, and I love it. I use it more than any of my other trimmers. And today you'll only see I only have these two out. I have another pair of detailers and a couple Andis trimmers, and they're out in the shop just to get sharpened and adjusted and stuff. But anyway, and here I have the new version, which this is a black case, but it's virtually, you know, the same as the maroon one here. All right, first off, the differences will be the blade. As you can see, this is the smaller blade. I'll zoom in on it, see if I can get it to focus. And it's just the same one that comes with the razor edger and the detailer, standard. There says 5-star blade. And there's that. The new blade, the T-wide blade, is wider, obviously. It's about the size of your normal Andis blade or most T-liner blades. And also, another thing is, with this blade you get bigger screws. That was one of the disadvantages to having this trimmer, that a lot of the local barbers in my area didn't like it because it seemed like it would adjust itself. Like after about a week of use, you'd have to keep taking it apart and realigning the blades, because those small screws would loosen up, or they didn't have enough grip to keep it locked in place. And now they've added these bigger screws, and I'm sure that will remedy that problem. Although I never had that problem before. I'm pretty easy on my tools, but some people, they just throw their tools in a duffel bag or whatever, and they have, those types of problems. But there it is. You get the bigger screws, so that blade's not going to go anywhere. As you can see, it's a lot better system than the Andis blade, which is the older Andis blade here. As you can see, those screws, they don't have flathead screws to keep that blade guide locked in place. Now it's smaller Phillips head screws, but still, this is your standard, your square outliner 2 blade. Probably the best part about the new version of the 5-star detailer is this right here. Right there where these the screws insert into the case of the trimmer to hold the blade in place. Instead of being plastic, it's now metal, as you can see right there. So I would say the hugest complaint, whether it's people I know in person or watching YouTube videos, was that plastic in here would crack, or these holes, as you can see on this model here, this would just totally break in half, or these holes would cross thread and they would strip, and then it was pretty much useless unless you rigged it up or you sent it back to the Wahl company. So that's been remedied. So with this, as far as cut quality, it's pretty much the same, except you just get a wider blade, which I felt like it cut better than. I've used Outliner 2s, Styleliner 2, Outliner, or what's that, the M3, the Oster T finisher, the Taylor, any trimmer you can think of, I've had my hands on it, and the Wahl has just it's better, it's lighter, it's smaller, it doesn't vibrate real heavily in your hand, and out of all of them, it definitely stays coolest the longest. So it's just my take on it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you could have to me, which was the best trimmer out there, and now you can have one that has all these improvements, you know. So I would say go purchase one, because I mean I don't believe the new blade style is out yet for purchase, just the blade. I think it is coming out this month, where a lot of you guys that like that wider style blade that's on the Andis trimmer or a Oster trimmer might want to just go grab this blade. But over time, you know, I think this is going to be a big advantage to you in getting the new style trimmer with these metal inserts here. That's going to keep, you know, your clipper held together longer, and you probably, you know, virtually, you know, you just won't have any problems with it. But for all you guys that like, you know, Andis, I would say give these a try. I like the Andis trimmers too, but you know, as we all know, they get hot and all that, you know, all the problems that everybody knows they already have. But these are good trimmers. And also, this week I purchased some new Simon Cadillac shears. And for all you barbers out there that, you know, you love clippers, we all love clippers, you need to get yourself a nice pair of shears. Finish those haircuts. And a lot of guys don't seem to understand that black people are only 12% of the population. You need to start cutting some other types of hair, unless you live in a real urban area and there's no need to. But I mean, what's it gonna hurt? I try to be able to cut anything. But anyway, I guess today my main topic is going to be this: the new 5-star detailer from Wahl. And I'm going to have to say, as I've seen on the web already, it's hands down the best trimmer out there. And I'll put this thing up against anything for being, you know, the weight, the quality of the cut, it being light, and now with the new improvements of the wider blade, the bigger screws to keep the blade locked in place, and the metal threads that lock the blade onto the case of the clipper. It's going to be tough to, you know, to outdo this one. So until next time, you know, if you have any questions about this clipper or any questions about any of my videos, you know, hit my page. I'll be happy to answer them for you. Alright, y'all have a nice day. Thanks. Peace.